Good Friday morning. Hoping you're having a good day after Thanksgiving. The colder air is filtering in. We'll see some breezy conditions today and chilly weather with highs in the 40s. The drier, cooler air should definitely feel that cold. And we could have some flurries around today. We'll have to see maybe some sprinkles or flurries through the day. You may see them flying. Nothing too much of any consequence. Just note that it will be colder. You can see the cold air streaming in here as we get into Saturday tomorrow. It's going to be a chilly day with highs in the 30s. Tight isobars means breezy conditions. So, if we'll feel colder than it is, so we'll feel like the 20s tomorrow when we're up in the 30s. So, really, really cold weather, which has been anticipated for a while. So, as we head here into the future, there is this little feature, a little bit of energy in the jet stream. We'll have to see if this comes together. This will be Sunday night into Monday. I could see some snow showers again getting into the forecast. I think they do show up, so don't be surprised if we see like a chance of some snow showers on the forecast. But again, it's just getting colder. You're staying very, very chilly. Northerly winds staying there. This big high coming down from Canada, bringing in the cold air. Northerly winds blocking low off the east coast, bringing in the northerly winds. So it's still breezy and chilly and cold and close isobars. Just means it's still breezy and cold all the way through Tuesday. But we do see a little bit of relief, maybe as we head here in the future, because the high is going to get close to or on top of us. For one, it should drop the tight isobars there briefly. We'll see. So the breezes should relax some. And when that does, maybe we'll get even colder. But here comes a system that is going to reinforce the cold air. Initially, it may bring a little bit of snow with it. We'll have to see. This is Thursday. It's pretty far off in the future now. That sounds crazy, but exactly how this pans out, how much moisture is around, how much makes it these mountains, all TBD, all to be determined. But at this point, it looks like, Thursday night or afternoon, Thursday basically, we could see some snow showers come through as this front makes it through and reinforces the cold air yet again. Here we go. Strong isobars again, breezy conditions, cool air coming in on Thursday. So reinforcing that cold. Here comes another cold Canadian high pressure system. These are originating actually even further up than Canada to bring in another cold shot of air and breezy conditions. Very chilly as we go into next Friday and Saturday. And here we go with another piece of energy coming down and sliding along that. We'll have to see how this pans out. With cold air around, you can imagine there could be some frozen out of this. This is truly, we call clippers, a northern stream piece of energy. Big thing on northern clippers is they usually don't tap any Gulf of Mexico moisture. But this has got some strong southerly wind component to it here. So there's a chance that some moisture gets involved in this. We're far enough out now that I definitely say that this is kind of like guessing exactly what's going to happen. We do still stay chilly enough that if a precipitation comes in, it looks like it'd be some snow. Because of the strong southerly winds, maybe we'd switch over briefly to rain or sleet, not freezing rain, right? Rain, sleet, or mixed precip. And then look, cold air, boom, gets pulled down again. Another shot of very windy, chilly cold air is coming in here by the 8th of December. Look at these isobars. They are packed so close. This is going to be a wind event. If it were true, with this strong low pressure system and a pretty strong high pressure system coming together, very strong northerly winds. Oh, man, this looks cold. If this comes true. So we're pretty much just in cold season now. Temperatures staying at or below normal, probably pretty much below normal as we go in the future. Now we're in La La Land. Look at how far south the snow and freezing rain and everything is showing up down here in the far south as this low pressure system gets out. I do like the window between the 10th and 12th, somewhere around there, that maybe a storm system will come from the south and bring us wintry weather. It's so far off in the future, which is called a window. It doesn't mean anything's going to happen. But a southern stream coming up the east coast would be a probably big snow or at least winter storm producer. This one gets warm enough because it's got a low back to the west, bringing in some southerly winds into the cold air. And there's no blocking high here to keep the cold in place. But here's a snow system, and I got to tell you, on several model runs around the 10th or 11th, 12th, somewhere around there is a storm system on the East Coast, and it's got winter weather involved in it. We'll have to see Maybe it comes true, but I mean, what do you notice right after? Boom, more reinforcing shots of cold air. I mean, this shows way out there that maybe we warm up, but that warm up now looks brief, as cold air is going to slide back into the country. And yeah, it's an interesting cold December now. It's shaping up for us here in the eastern part of the United States. So, which is a little different than what I was expecting. I would have thought it would have been the opposite. And I also thought by the middle part of December we'd warm up. It doesn't look like that's possible here on this. So it's possible that we will warm up in the middle, but it doesn't look like then, as we head into Christmas week, I would bet that we could cool down again. Just for some contrasting in some different weather scenarios, here's a European model. I mean, the cold air is definitely here. It's coming in today. Nothing new. There's that little piece of energy that may cause us some snow showers. We'll have to see on Sunday night, Monday. Then we get that reinforcing shot of really chilly air and northerly winds. Here's that front on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday time period, which may cause a little bit of snow. We'll have to see how that pans out. Sometimes they have a little more moisture than we expect. But keeping us on the chilly side, you can see that cold air as we go into Friday, Saturday next week. Type isobars, northerly winds, chilly cold. As we head into the next weekend. Staying cold, this one is showing a pretty big, substantial warm-up here in the low-pressure system that's coming in. We'll have to see how much winter weather is involved here. We get a low up this far north. High is slipping off to the east. It does look like there'll be some cold air east of the mountains, so we'll see if it actually causes initially some snow here. It does, but it's going to flip over. Not a surprise. Similar to what we saw on the 10th, 11th on the GFS, where it starts to snow and then flips over to a mix. Reinforcing shots of colder air again. Here's that warm-up as well on the European. So somewhere around the middle part of the month, we look like we could warm up. But like I said, it looks like cold air is then poised to come back into the area and once this front makes it through. So I would say by Christmas week, we chill off again if we really do warm up in the middle part of the month. I think we will. That's what the pattern kind of shows. All right, that was a long Friday piece. Here's what I'm going to remind you of. Chilly conditions today, breezy air, 40s, 20s tonight, cold tomorrow, highs in the 30s, cold Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. By Wednesday, Thursday, maybe we get up in the 40s. We could have a little bit of snow showers again tomorrow, Sunday night. Maybe again on Thursday time period. And then beyond that, I'd say we just have to watch exactly how the pattern evolves and what pieces of energy could potentially bring us some precipitation. We'll have to see. In general, it doesn't look super wet until maybe way out to around the 10th or 11th or something like that. And that would be the first time I think we have a true chance of maybe a snowstorm. So we'll have to see. All right, have an awesome Friday, awesome weekend. And this has been your Loudoun County Weather Outlook, long range outlook.